Good afternoon, Permanent Secretary for Smart Nation and Digital Government, Mr. Ng Chi Ken, Presiding Officer, Mr. Chu Chiao Beng, distinguished guests, faculty, staff, family, friends, or should I say, graduating class of 2017. My name is Kimberlyn Tjipto, or you can call me Kim. Today is a special day for all of us, and I'm happy to be able to share with you pieces of my university experience throughout my time here at SUTD. When I was in year 1, a hostel mate of mine said, "People here are slightly different. We all came here knowing that this is a new university and knowing that we are taking the risk with something untested and unproven." After going through my university life with you guys, I can confirm that people here are slightly different. In fact, maybe slightly crazy, because where else can you find a group of people that make sure any and every buffet spread in school is identified and made known to everyone else? Or where else can you find a group of people that has the consistent ability to seemingly create everything out of nothing within 24 hours of the deadline? In our most natural state, we are already resourceful and efficient. Looking back, we shared many experiences together. In year 1, we lived at Dover Drive. Yes, that's right. We are the last batch to experience Dover. We lived in a HDB flat with 8 other people and were assigned to classes of at least 40 other students. We saw each other almost every single day for 1 year. I thought that by the time we moved to this campus, I'd be taking a break from you guys, but that's because we no longer lived in apartments anymore. But as the name goes, SUTD, stay up till dawn. What actually happened was that when classes are over, we would still see each other at 5th rows, which is equivalent to CCAs here at SUTD, and at the night, we see each other again in school to come back for our projects. Life here is tiring, but exciting. Many of us even took up a new sport or activity during our time here because 5th row culture at SUTD allows us to explore. For myself, I was a canoeist turned ballroom dancer. At SUTD, we don't have opening festivals or pageants like other schools do, and we still don't have them. But one thing we definitely have that is much, much more valuable is a family. If you haven't realized, since day 1, we have done almost everything together. We were thrown into a house to live together, a classroom to learn together, and we even went overseas on exchange together. Around you are truly the friends who have shared the past 3.5 years with you and have probably seen it all, the good, the bad, and the ugly. Please keep them close to your heart. I'd like to thank my freshman class, 14F07, for making my university life as fun as it can be. This spirit of kinship, collaboration, and looking out for one another is something that's ingrained in all of us, and I know it'll be something that we can bring to wherever we go to. Next, I want to talk about building a better world by design. Yes, that's what we all signed up for, remember? We have built engines, programmed autonomous vehicles, and developed many solutions for industrial projects. We have been there, we have done it all. One of the projects I did in my 2nd year taught me a lesson, that the way solutions are developed in the classroom can be very different from how it is done in the real world. It also allowed me to have a deeper appreciation of what we learned here at SUTD. For that project, we were required to build devices around the theme of assistive and rehabilitative technologies. My team decided to build a device that can be added on to any wheelchair to motorize it. If you're curious, our beta unit is just outside. We formed a startup later to bring this device to market. So during that class, I plugged in the same formula for getting a good grade. First, study the course requirements. Next, identify the problem that you are trying to solve. Then, build something. And finally, show the professor that it works. But when faced with the real world, when trying to bring this device to market, it is far from being so easy. I asked myself, how likely is it that people will adopt this solution that we have created, and how simple is it to be implemented? No formula could account for the complexity involved when solving real-world problems. I learned that spending lots of time understanding the problem itself is so important, and only when we truly understand the problem can we create a great and relevant solution. But the thing is, problems of today are getting more and more complex, and solving them requires us to step out of our domain frequently. Nearing the end of our journey, I saw the true strength of SUTD's education. It gives us the superpower to draw from a diverse range of expertise, from life sciences to humanities, and to cross-module projects which we have worked on. Because how can we claim to build a better world by design if we can't fully understand the problems of the world in the first place? Here at SUTD, we have had the privilege to learn holistically so that we can create a great and relevant solution. I'd like to thank all the professors and teaching assistants for the tireless hours you have put into our education, and to a special professor, who's not here today, Dr. Tjipto. Thank you for inspiring my team to take a step forward and turn our project into reality for the people who can benefit from it. As our time at SUTD comes to an end, let's acknowledge the countless hours we have put into our projects and the courage we had to try new things through our fifth rows or other activities which we took on. During the time we spent in this school, we have learned how to learn and how to push our own boundaries. This is the mark of an SUTD student. Class of 2017, let's continue to be slightly different, slightly crazy, and to use our superpowers gained at SUTD wisely and effectively. Thank you.